Alright, this is your water filter. Pre-built, the cartridges are in there, ready to go for easy use. Simply gets hung up wherever you want it to go, somewhere close to the machine and the tap. Out of the road, you won't need to use it too often. The filters, cartridges should be changed, look, every year ideally. If you've got a bad water supply or rusty water supply or old water supply or using tank water or something like that, more often. So it simply gets attached to the wall, the shelving, wherever it's going. Now, has an inside and an outside. The inside has a pressure regulator on it, which is a preset one to 350 kPa. And let's see, we have a tap fitting. Now, standard tap fitting is 1/2 inch male, so we've got a 1/2 inch female to go on that. You'll need a bit of thread tape just for the tap, then screw that on. Once that's on, we're including a rather large roll of 10mm line. You shouldn't need all that. Now, this is a push-in fitting, so no clamps required. Just push it in nice and tight. Make sure the end is cut nice and straight and square. Then run that line to the water filter. Cut it to size. Put a clamp over the end of the line. Push the line as far as you can onto here and clamp it shut. You now have water going to your water filter. Now, with the outlet side, it's been reduced to a 6mm side because that's what the machine takes. Simply run the H2O line on the machine to there. Cut it to size, put a clamp on it, push the line over top, and clamp it shut. And that's really all there is to it. Now, one thing you might want to do before you do that, this last section here, you can use this to clean out your existing Python line and test what flavor goes where. What we can do is we can give you a adapter piece that goes into there, or better still, what you can do is use a shifter, something like yay, to remove this black line from here. All you do is reduce the shifter size to be the same size as the pipe. And then use that to push back the orange insert. And while it's being pushed in, pull the line that way. And this will come out. That's how you detach it. What you can do is then put a bit of this extra black line into there. And we'll include this 10mm splicer. So the black line goes into there, this goes onto the other end of the black line, then the other end of this goes into your Python line. That way you can turn the water on, it'll flush whatever flavors in that particular line out to the other side, and you can mark what line that is. It's particularly good for, well, your syrup lines. You can flush it out, you can say, okay, this line I know comes into this side and out this side. We'll mark that as the cola line. You then attach one end to your syrup pumps, and you go and attach the other end to your fittings that go into your gun. That way you know what line goes where. You're going to have to do something like that unless the lovely people that put your machine in there previously were kind enough to mark what line goes where. There'll be a Python section that describes that process in more detail, step by step, so it's not something I need to include in the video, but it's just an option I thought I should mention in the video.